we just use specific tools in the Autodesk environment, especially for visualization, as we see there's a need to add user interfaces to a virtual environment already in the early design phase. So what we know from the VRED suite is that you can do certain things for interaction, but not fully. So we think that a big pain point for even designers in that domain, and the UI UX domain, are that they're not able to evaluate HMI designs already in the design phase, right? And since HMI or UI UX in that sense is a very iterative process, similar to what you do with modeling, right? Different shapes, different sizes. With UI UX, it's a full tryout. It's like a colleague of mine, he always says it's a research topic. Before you have the nice fancy buttons and graphics, which are looking beautiful, you need to do a lot of research. And our partner Forvia, for example, they do that quite a lot. To basically, before even starting the first sketch on UI, they do research about how is the system communicating to you, and how you can communicate to the system itself. By all means, so full multimodality, all 5 senses of a human body, it's HMI, right? I'm not talking about interfaces, I'm talking about interaction. So HMI stands for human-machine interaction, which means you need to take care of all your body senses.
It's not just a screen.
It's not the screen. And you know, the trend's going to have less screens, even no screens, right? Heads-up displays, that's fine. And then having smart surfaces, having intelligent HMI surfaces to interact with that, even probably no touch. We don't know what the future will bring. But right now, the automotive industry is purely focused on this little 12-inch screen they have, or the 15-inch screen you have on the center's console. The mindset changed 4 years ago to be more an integrative part of the entire design process, but it's still ongoing. Suddenly now UX UI can work with designers together at some place. Right now it's parallel. We want to converge that to a single workflow. Design needs to be, let's say, rethought on that sense.
I guess, process, speed, workflow is one of the key and interesting point of the IF 2025 and Firefly. It's just part of it. That car, it's 3 years development from basically first meeting with a bunch of ideas that we know as a brainstorming group and chats till the car homologated with a number plate able to drive on the streets. So 3 years. It's not just design development. Design development is just the first part that obviously the team under the new organization, the design organization can heavily talk about the process. But what is more incredible is just the entire the development, so 3 years. When we talk China speed, there are reasons behind. And some reasons are structural, so difficult to change for big organization. And some other reasons are linked to different mindset, different approach to changes, different approach to how to deal with the timing and aggressive development. But I think that the most critical part is the structural part of the old legacy of automotive. This is where obviously we can see the benefit of changing, adapting, faster workflow and methodology. In a Chinese environment, designers are enjoying more the bigger spectrum of the development. They are always involved with PD people, with engineering, much more than what is happening in other traditional companies. So design, it gets influenced by engineering, by PD, and they are just trying to get quicker to the alignment without compromising per se the design vision, because that's not the purpose. We are not going to build a car based on numbers. The design vision, it's still one of the focus because it needs to create emotions. And it's all about that at the end. You can improve and optimize the process and the development. But ultimately, what people are still looking for is to spend money out of an emotion that comes from an object.
Autodesk has been a very important partner for us over the years. As most know, we've actually got studios across India, UK and Italy. All our network with Autodesk rests on one server. We're able to connect seamlessly. And because we're enterprise customers with them, we've always had access to their backbone to reach out to them whenever we've got needs. Over the past year or so, we've had a lot more interactions with them on what we would like to see, because with the way the industry is actually advancing, not just within automotive but more outside, which is influencing what happens within automotive, I think that's the biggest pushing point for every OEM to get faster and faster, because there are certain markets in the world which we know are doing cars at half the time that the rest of the world is doing. So in order to catch up, every department within the company has to find optimizations, and we're trying to do our best to find the same within design.
So designers are being pushed to do more and more, faster and faster with each year that goes by. How is Autodesk helping you do that and helping to manage that workflow?
Well, I mean, it definitely helps to kind of streamline that process, because like you say, the level of expectation is getting really high. You know, we are under that pressure of delivering more and in a shorter time. And these softwares at the end are quite agile. There is a certain easy to approach aspect as well, which helps. And definitely helps to increase that pace and be more efficient. The agility is really something we were looking for, and with the software we use from Autodesk, we could achieve that agility that was really at the heart of the project.
It's so intuitive, like you can jump to Alias and lead directly into VRED without any complex issues. So making is a pipeline to be straightforward. We don't want to use another software and make things complicated. We're straightforward, we have less time, we want to achieve good results. So in that case, we simplified our workflow, 2 softwares, enough. Finally, you saw the result. It's a very good result.